So, welcome to episode 1 of WTF Did I Just Watch? This is a series that I'm going to be doing with my friend Spencer, and it's just what we do usually, except I'm posting it for content, and it's just us talking about the bad movies we just watched. So, enjoy! So, I guess we're going to call this the post game. We just finished Sidelined, the QB and Me, which is based off of the QB Bad Boy and Me on Wattpad, and it very much felt like a Wattpad movie. What do you feel?
I thought it was great.
So, general plot is exactly what you would expect from a Wattpad story, but I can't say I was disappointed by the end of it, but I was hoping for a little bit more conflict. I absolutely love the conflict in the kissing booth, the first one. It is so funny, and that kind of like makes the movie enjoyable. But I don't know, I wasn't feeling anything like that in this one.
There was a lot of opportunity for drama, but we just didn't elaborate on it. Like that 10-minute segment of the movie, it was just bam, bam, bam. So many opportunities for drama, so many opportunities for problems. Everything got resolved in 10 seconds.
Yeah. So there's a lot of like drama with his dad at first.
The whole movie. His whole life, actually, since he was 8 years old. Timestamp that.
There's a lot of conflict with his dad, and it didn't work. It worked itself out very naturally. And if my son came up to me saying, I'm going to go to USC for a girl, I think I would crash out personally when he has a full ride to.
Yeah, because, he's paying for it. He used his dad's credit card to pay for that whole weekend in California.
While they were suspended, mind you, which is absolutely insane. I got suspended, so let me take a vacation to California.
But also, I wish resolving childhood trauma was just that easy.
A quick sit down with your dad.
Come on.
We don't talk, Dad.
No, the issue is us. I'm sorry, son. Damn,
Wish I knew it was that simple. So initial reactions when the movie is done, it is very Wattpad, but it's not, I don't think it's funny enough to justify a rewatch.
It's not very funny. It's really not funny at all.
We made it funny.
It's not even funny in a bad way. It's a very mediocre, like a Hallmark movie, except Hallmark movies are funnier than that, in my opinion.
Yeah. So because we had the little bit of conflict, but in my opinion, there are funnier Wattpad stories out there. There are more dramatic Wattpad stories out there. And I get it. It's cliche. That's what Wattpad is. But come on, give me a little bit of drama, a little bit of spice. If you're going to turn a Wattpad book into a movie, I can think of a million better Wattpad books that I read.
The Kissing Booth was Wattpad, right?
Yeah.
What else is To All the Boys I Loved Before?
Yeah.
Right?
I believe so. Could be wrong. I'll fact check. But after... there's good fanfic movies.
After fanfic?
Yeah, or just Wattpad.
I think that's the problem. I don't think this was a fanfic. Let me do some research while you talk.
Okay. So there are good Wattpad movies out there. I think The Kissing Booth is freaking hilarious. It is really, really funny. And it handles the conflict quite well. This movie was not. The first After movie, hilarious. What was Beautiful Disaster? That movie is so funny. That movie is one of my faves, honest to God. But this one is...
They're also in Colorado in the book.
There are no way they're in Colorado in this movie.
No, they're in Texas, I thought.
Yeah, Waco, Texas. Which also, not a real school. If you're going to do real schools, do real schools all the way. Don't make up some schools. Just say Baylor. If you're going to say Waco, just say Baylor. Is it?
I don't think it is. I think it's
just a
rom-com.
Just a crappy rom-com book. Okay. One sec. I think Perfect Addiction should be our next one.
Hey, he's from Riverdale too.
Yeah, no, I think that's going to be our next one. Spoiler alert, Perfect Addiction is going to be the next one.
Matthew Noska? That was my Wattpad icon. Not icon, but like him and that one guy with the tattoos.
Yeah.
Oh, and then what's his name? The one with the brown hair, like the Brazilian guy. That was my my very common Wattpad trio.
So, spoiler alert, that's what we're going to be watching next. Maybe tonight if I can convince her to stay.
No, I have to go home.
Okay. But yeah, so Wattpad books can be funny movies, but unfortunately this just wasn't one of them. And I can't even say it's because it's a Tubi original. I will say that
Barbara Palvin, right?
Yeah.
The Tracy Kimano?
I would say it's not. Yeah, she's dating. She's married to
Dylan or Cole.
Dylan. Don't disrespect Dylan like that.
Sorry.
Don't disrespect Dylan. Yeah. So I would say that this movie technically is the same quality of any other Wattpad turned movie I've seen. Like same lackluster sets, lackluster actors.
I don't think so. I feel like it's like below average for Wattpad turned movie. Like I think most Wattpad movies are they're not campy, but like there's more like bad comedy behind it. This one is just kind of all the after movies.
Yeah, all.
This is way worse, like entertainment wise than all of the after.
But no, I'm saying like technical wise, like acting, writing, all of it. It's just average.
Yeah, Noah Beck's in it.
Noah Beck's in it, and he doesn't do like a god awful job. Noah Beck's back does a great job. But it's Wattpad makes below average romantic comedy movies, and that's just the nature of it.
Yeah, it's Wattpad. I need a Wattpad mafia story to be turned into a movie.
Yes, that's what I need. I need Harry Styles Mafia.
Kidnapped by One Direction.
Yeah, I need Kidnapped by
Sold by One Direction.
Sold to One Direction. I need Kidnapped by Harry Styles Mafia leader. Like those are the fanfics I need turned into movies. Whatever this was, this is BS. So it was, yeah, we're probably going to watch Perfect Addiction next. I love Beautiful Disaster. I think they made a second one. Can we get that?
Oh, right.
Google search? Because we weren't a Perfect Wedding or Beautiful Wedding or something like that, because we weren't able to go see it in theaters, and I was really upset with that. Just look up Beautiful Disaster. Yep, there it is. Where is it? Oh, it's on Hulu?
Is it on Hulu now? I don't have Hulu.
I have Hulu.
And it says Disney Plus. That's not true.
That's no way. If it's on Disney, just look. Yeah, it's Hulu. Disney Plus's premium subscription is Hulu Plus. I have Hulu. So we're gonna watch Beautiful Wedding.
Double feature to me.
Double feature. When are we doing this? Okay. So the next one might have some more live reactions, but I'm just not sure. This is just so. WTF did I just watch is just our pure reactions immediately after finishing these bad movies. I used to film these like in my car after a bad movie, but I guess now it's going to be here. But yeah, what do we think?
Am I rating it?
Yeah, 1 through 10.
Oh.
1 through 10 on a bad movie scale. Like not 1 through 10.
Bad, like a comedic, like.
Yes.
Probably like a 4. Like I didn't have a terrible time, but I would not watch it again.
I would say a 3. I'm never going to watch it again. And it was really disappointing. I was hoping that would be at least a little funny. But it was...
Because like, the only reason it was funny is because we were making jokes. Like it wasn't really... And the whole sister thing, but that didn't last very long.
Yeah, no, so his sister was kidnapped. And that was more like... what the fuck funny instead of like it wasn't actually funny. It's very tragic. His sister was kidnapped.
But if we were already an hour into the movie and it just came up and it was like a conflict why he hates his dad for 15 minutes of the movie and then they resolve their issues. Yeah.
Hi, this is Editing Ryan, just butting in real quick to talk about how absolutely insane this plot point is. So during this like dinner scene during his birthday, he says that Dallas is the best thing to happen to him since Abby. And then like 3 seconds later, they break up and he's like, fine. Absolutely crazy. Let's move on.
If my child was kidnapped, I would blame myself for the rest of my life. Like, that's not to say that he should blame himself, but like, one conversation with my kid isn't gonna lift all the blame.
No. But yeah, I say a 3. Spencer says a 3.5. But yeah, this has been a bad movie.
Yeah, it actually wasn't that enjoyable.
So
But I had fun.
That's the end of WTF Did I Just Watch, episode 1. Let us know what other bad movies you want us to watch. Next up is going to be Perfect Addiction, and then after that it's Beautiful Wedding. Might be a double feature, might not be. We'll see. But yeah. We forgot about Hot Frosty. Hot Frosty is coming up before Christmas. I promise Hot Frosty's coming in soon.